Okay. Hi. I'm finally here. So, anyway, sorry, I was busy and stuff. So, um, anyway, like I said in the YouTube there, if anyone wants to join, I will. I mean, let me know there in the YouTube, and I'll I'll send you the link. So, anyway, there, that is. So, anyway, okay. I've got to wait on the YouTube to catch up here. So, just give me just a minute. Literally a minute. That's how long it takes. So, it's slow. So, I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Okay. It's finally there. Okay. Anyway, um, you see the title, Into the Void. You know, if you've seen some of the stuff I posted, like about the how people are trapped in the things religions tell them and stuff like that about uh, the afterlife and your spirituality, spirit, all that, blah 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 stuff. But anyway, that that's gonna be one of the topics and others. If whatever people want to bring up, as long as it's not nothing off too off topic. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, um, okie dokie. Like I said, anybody wants to join, let me know, and I will send the link. So, um, anyway, and like I apologize for the fans in advance, but it is hot. That's why my head's wet. So, uh, cool down there. So, anyway, okay. Um, I was been busy, painting. So, um, little I was prepared, but then I got off on that and everything. So it might take me a few minutes to get back that train of thought there. So I apologize. Sorry. Uh, so um, anyway, um, I hope everybody's had a good day and stuff. So let me get here. Except being hot. Thought it was going to rain, but it didn't. Uh, anyway, yes, we'll be getting a car like by next week. So awesome. I won't be stuck sitting here all day. So, yay. Uh, a cheap car, but not going to complain. So, um, like I said, it'll take me a few minutes to get back to where I was at before. Uh, so anyway, um, they're like, yeah, Into the Void. That's the spiral painting that I did there last week, I think, and that's what it's inspired from. An experience like that, uh, some people need like DMT or something like that to have an experience like I'm referring to, but some people don't need that. You can go to sleep and dream. I mean, and you're there. You don't have to take anything because DMT is naturally occurring in your brain, and and some people it may be higher levels than others. you know, depending on your body chemistry and all that stuff. Anyway, but yeah, that's, for me, that's what I see it, when you're going there, or it's either going there or coming back. I can't really say. It's just there. Uh, so, but you see it in all these different cultures around the world. The spiral drawn on cave walls and old ancient art and things like that. Jewelry that they dug up and stuff, and it's everywhere. And that's, probably, in my opinion, that could be what it's representing in the spiral galaxy, uh, too. Because in the spirit world, you can go anywhere. So uh, some people may have went up there and seen the spiral galaxy and just through that, or like I said, it's like a gateway or something. So that's been my experience. And I would like people, if they want to come on and talk about that, if they've had similar experiences like that for themselves. Well, obviously, they're, but yeah, that's, and my little one was telling me the other day, that she's been having similar experiences, like, say, like an out of body, like you leave your body, type of thing. And that's, she told me it was like she couldn't get up, and she was aware, the way that she couldn't get up, and I told her what it was, and she's like, wow, oh my god. But anyway, for me, it started when I was really young. So, but I didn't remember a lot of it till like, um, say, about 5, 6 months ago, something like that. Uh, I guess it's because it occurred here. I moved here when I was a kid, so a child. I'm sorry, uh, but yeah, and in that very room there. So, um, anyway, hey there, Carolyn. Uh, anyway, like I said, anybody wants to join and tell their, if they've had any kind of experience like that. It don't have to be that, but, or if you just want to bring up something that you'd like to know more about things like that, the afterlife and blah blah. Because I know that's uh, that's something a lot of people want to know about, but they some people are hesitant to ask, because I don't know why, but anyway, uh, yeah. So, but anyway, like I said, for some of my paintings, when I'm painting them, I'll just like be auto painting, like, and then look at it and like, wow, I remember painting that. I remember seeing it before. Is what I mean, and then there it is, type of thing. But if you've ever had any experiences like that, if you deja vu, if you will, experiences, so, oh, Jaleel, we'll have none of that talk now. I'm just but yeah, those kind of experiences are quite common, so, and I'm just gotta collect my thoughts every little bit there, so y'all know how that. Anyway, Uh, um, but yeah, yeah, if you want to come on, talk about it, anything like that related, you know, just let me know there. Okay. Um, Bill, Carolyn, hey, delete. Uh, and Dad was there earlier. Hi, y'all. So, you're funny. I agree, by the way. Those are the ones that's hitting all this stuff from us is people like that that you typed in the chat there. Uh, Over thousands and thousands of years, so they try to keep this kind of knowledge from everybody, not wanting them to know what power that they have the power over their own soul and life. And people, it's good to believe in something, but when it's based on false stuff like the stuff they're teaching, and even in that there are little bits of truth, but there again, it's like we said, it's hard to tell sometimes what's truth and what's made up because they I've seen where Firecat had posted about the Bible. They found out the Bible was fake. That anyway, but where they were editing it and revising it and all that stuff, the King James, and we all knew that stuff. But and that in books, they teach you that you have to go through them to experience these types of things that I'm talking about, but you don't. You can only obtain oneness through me, your priest, your whatever you want to call them. But no, that's not so. Uh, 'Cause, you know, they don't want you to think freely for yourself and know that you have power over them when you realize that. And that's why they keep people stuck in these paradigms and shit, so they don't see that they have power. It's all within you. Uh, so, what? Nothing's wrong, Jamil. Okay. I was rolling a cigarette, so I was a little distracted. Um, anyway, okay. I feel like I've been talking forever. Um, oh man, and like how they, yeah, like I've said, we've said before, they hide history from us and they hide these things from us, like um, like they're doing now with how they're destroying all these ancient uh, places and everything where there is hidden knowledge, and they know that they've then got that knowledge if they've even destroyed these places. Um, which begs the question. You were there and you've seen it, type of thing. But uh, if they did destroy said places, they got that knowledge before they destroyed these places, so that we could go see for ourselves and learn for ourselves these things. So, like when in Baghdad, you know, they said they had the CIA, men coming in going in these museums and getting all those artifacts and stuff because it had this ancient knowledge written on them and stuff. So, uh, and then there's something, Debbie posted a while back about this thing that's older than it's the oldest writing they've ever found, and I should have pulled it up, but yeah, they found this like in the 80s or something, and they ain't even started trying to decode it. They lacked funding, sure, but if whatever they find, they ain't gonna tell us what they found. So, uh, hey, Eric, like I said, he wants to join. Let me know there in the chat there. So, yeah. Um, oh, like that show I done Sunday about the Bronze Age tombs found in Romania uh, there, and all those Okay, y'all. I apologize for that. Anyway, continuing on. Uh, so just give me a sec here, y'all, to reload and stuff. So, damn it. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Anyway, y'all. Um, I don't even remember the last thing I said. So, fuck. Anyway, like I said, anyone want to join, let me know. And if you want to talk about any of these things. Uh, so, um, shoot. Uh, yeah. Uh, good Lord, you will. Anyway, like I've told you, you're young. So anyway, yeah, I lost connection there for a minute or two. Luckily, made it back just in time. But anyway, um, uh, let me make sure it's coming through here. Right. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay. But yeah. Um, yeah, the hidden things they keep hidden from us. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. You say that now, you will. Anyway. Uh, um, yeah. Okay. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a bit distracted from getting booted out and stuff. Just lost my train of thought there. I guess that was the purpose. So, um, anyway, um, Okay, I don't know. You know, um, and like I said, anyone wanting to join, let me know there. So, um, so the, sent the link to Bud there, but I don't know where he's at. So, I know that's what I'm saying. Oh, it's a joke. Okay. I'm funny to you. Anyways, I guess I don't know. I'm trying to think, y'all. I totally lost it. Um, it sucks when you get interrupted like that unexpected. So, um, yeah. Yeah. Like I said in the beginning there about the wh- wh- how religion keeps you trapped into thinking that you don't have no power. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Okay. But you do. It's all within you, and they don't want you to know that. I sound like I've said this a million times. Probably you have. It's true. Um, you only, like we said, you know, um, you hear people say, they're trying to put you in boxes and categories and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, no, because we do that ourselves. So we limit ourselves in doing that, in categorizing our own self. So, and that's what part of this is about. Like with the religion, how they, oh, I'm a Christian, blah 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 blah. You labeling yourself to go no further than what your teachings tell you to do, or that you can do. So there is no box. That's my thinking. And you think there is a box, that's you limit yourself. Uh, you know, because you're setting boundaries. You can't go out of the box. Uh, but like I said, I see no box. Uh, so it's all in the mind. That's where the control is. They control your. That's how they control your mind by thinking you got a category. You got to put yourself in a specific category and stuff. And that's how they control us by getting us to do it ourselves. And that's how they hurt people so easily. Uh, yeah. Hey, fire, fire. Just got back from the void, guys. There's nothing there. There's a, there's plenty there. Thank you for reminding me there. Um, if you want to join fire, I'll send you the link. Anybody, like I said, if you want to join, if you're able to. Oh, be right back. Got to go out into the rain to get set. Oh, be careful. Oh fuck. Anyway, I posted a video earlier, and it's a 5 part video. I watched like, oh, almost all the first one, but like maybe 45 minutes. It's like 2.5 hours long. But it was talking about a lot of this stuff I was talking about, and the experiences people have, out of body experiences and near death experiences, and past life things and such. Okay. Uh, and people talk about the afterlife and stuff like that, and people are like, well, what's that? What is it after you die? But you don't die. Your spirit is eternal. Your body dies. You move on. But after that, it's what happens is up to you. To you. Uh, say if you've done bad things in this life, and you go there, and it's what they talk about. People punish themselves, and that's like they say your own personal hell, and that's what it is. You make it. It's what you make it. So yeah, it had lots of different scenarios they talked about. Like I said, I only watched about an hour. No, like I said, I only had 45 minutes, but that's what they talked about was that kind of thing. And how you choose when you want to come back, and to what body you want to be in, and all that stuff. Say if you want to come back as a bird, or something like that, and everything. So that's your choice, and they don't pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do. So and I've heard people say, you see the bright light, and they say, don't go into the light, but they're they're wrong, because that you don't get to go back to your other part of you that's up there. That's where you go, and then you anyway with your with others that were traveling the same cycle as you do down here, and up there. Uh, but that's what that is. It's taking you back to the light where you came from. So let's see. Okay. I'm sorry. But yeah. So keyboard. So that's what that is. Okay. Interesting. But yeah. Uh, um. I can find. Ah. Anyway. Yeah. I'll go ahead and fire that link. I hope she don't get zapped. So uh, you're in the pedophile. It still burns like hell. My tolerance. Oh, your tolerance just shot through the roof at all. Delete. Well, you have the power to change that. You know that. So uh, that's what this is more or less about. So uh, anyways. Oh yes, you will do it. So I believe we've all been there before. Uh, But yeah, oh yeah, shit. Like I said, that getting knocked out, knocked out, knocked off of here kind of threw me off there a little bit. But, trying to get back on track, and that was what I was going to say next. That stuff there, and I thank Fire for reminding me there when she said that there was nothing there, but there is. It's whatever you want is there. So whatever you want to see there, call it heaven or whatever you want to call it. Uh, anyway, um, so but yeah, like I, when you dream, you know, that's like you that's a big topic there. You know, a long topic. You know about the dream world. You know what's real. It is both real. This is real and that is real because that's the spirit world. You know, spirit world and this world exist at like a different plane. You know, some people can't see the spirits. You know, caught glimpses. You know how you see something out the corner of your eye, type of thing. And sometimes you see like a flash of light out of nowhere there, and that's happened to me a couple of times here in the last few weeks. And I forgot to mention it to. We were talking about this like a few nights ago, and I total brain fart. But yeah, but like I said, you know, expect the unexpected, and that totally caught me off guard when that happened. I'm like, wow, holy shit, that was cool. So, but and it's like that goes that, and they say that, you know, people that can see that, you know, you're tuned to that frequency, that vibration, to where you can see that type of stuff. Uh, so it's really cool. You know, some people can see more than others. I knew someone who could see uh, describing detail things. I know a few people on here told me they have had those experiences too. So yeah, sometimes it can be scary, you know. And when I was a kid, but I don't remember, you know, because it was traumatizing for a kid. Uh, so I remember little parts, but anyway. Uh, but like I said about my kid, you know, that kind of scared me a little bit because uh, it didn't scare me. It kind of caught me off guard, I should say, you know, because I wasn't expecting to hear that from her. Uh, so, but you know, she knows she's in tune with that kind of thing. So you saved the whole planet on your own for a little while. Yes, yes, the supernatural world and the material world is one and the same. Yes, yes, uh, and that's what people forget, you know. And that's like I've said about the way religions, you know, call it. Uh, it's stuff you shouldn't be talking about, but you should talk about it. It should be talked about and brought out because that's what they don't want you to do. So um, they don't want people to know they can do these kinds of things because when people do realize they have power, they are the ones that have the power, and we're we're the ones feeding them by you know believing the bull crap they tell us, you know, on the TV news and religion and all this other movies, you know, the culture creation, what they do to keep us that way, sending them our energy. And you know, we could be using that to build a better world. That's what they don't want us to do. They want us to build their world, and that's why they do that. Damn it. But yeah, that's they don't want people to realize that. 'Cause then their shit wouldn't work no more. So the more we talk about this shit, the better. Will be, tell a friend uh, offline, and stuff. I do, and I get the weirdest looks. You know, you don't go to church? No, I'm at church right now. So don't need nobody like that telling you these kinds of things. When it's already within you. This knowledge is already within you. That's what they don't want you to know that. Um, so hey, dude. But yeah. Um, and that's how we beat them. Not sending them our energy, doing for ourselves what we can. Uh, uh, get that message out any way you can. There. Uh, so, be it art, music, uh, speaking to people. If you're good at speaking to people, I used to suck at speaking, public speaking. I remember my first play. I was so nervous. I was so scared. I didn't even say my lines loud enough to be heard. So, um, and there again, it was a fairy tale uh, play, uh, uh, Hansel and Gretel, and I was the witch. Got pushed in the oven. Hey, but that's a whole nother subject altogether. Actually, no, I think it does tie in with the keeping people stuck in these there too. As children, we grow up hearing these fairy tales. Uh, so the programming starts very young, and like we've said a lot, it's up to us to break that programming. Uh, it's took me a while to do that, and sometimes we still get uh, maybe get sidetracked or whatever. So uh, oh my God, lovely chat. Yeah, delightful. Thank you. Damn, guys. Seriously, I agree there. Yeah. Uh, uh, my God, guys. Fuck. God damn it. Oh my God. If you want to join, by all means, please join. Let me know. Uh, yo, I'm gonna get too giggly to talk. So okay. Oh, uh, damn it. Now I read the chat and now okay. Oh God, yeah, fairy tale. Yeah, much like the Bible too. That's what I was going to tie that into. The Bible. It's been proved. They found where they were writing the Bible and revising it and everything. But that goes along with fairy tales. How they indoctrinate us from birth into these things. Some more than others. Like my with me, growing up in a religious family and being made to go to church and all that. They put the fear of God in you. That's what they do. Not the fear of God, the fear of government. That's what it is. Because 501c3 uh, tax exempt as long as they push their message. And that's why they don't like people talking about what I'm talking about, because that would stop a lot of people from going to their churches. Uh, you know, uh, to push their message. Uh, so, uh, some do that, but not everybody. Uh, like I said, when I first started doing these shows, it's like I would talk, but I like listening to people talk too, and gathering that information, and then I got to where I took all that information and like I've done make videos about things that you've heard people talk about, and then you later on someone click and you're, oh, okay, and but it was things like this, like this topic that I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That's I've always loved about that kind of stuff, and uh, even gotten to conversation one time. I did. I sent you one on Google Plus, Dud. Ah, jeez, man, I'll do it again. I'll resend it. Um, what was I saying? There it goes again. Yes, they still the fear of speaking up. That's what I was going to say. I think there about the speaking. That's oh no, yeah, that too. Because like I said in church, it made you so afraid to say anything. Uh, I know it did me. A lot of the things they teach and show you, like these videos they have made about what's going on now. That's the part of the programming. With what's going on with ISIS and all, what they're doing, and um, that was pushed by the church in I think it was the mid '80s. Yeah, mid '80s, mid to late '80s. Um, but yeah, uh, but I had going back to the what I was talking about the subject here. I've had the conversations about about getting cremated and stuff, and people's like, well, why would they want that? You won't have the body when you come back, when Jesus brings you back. And I'm like, why would you want the same body anyway? And there again, that's programming. Uh, they're supposed to go back to the earth, uh, but and how they embalm you and put you in this airtight coffin. You're not going back to the earth, and that's um, so there's something there, in why they instilled that in us to feel like we had to preserve our body in order to be brought back. Uh, that's something I think about a lot, and still don't. It's not clicked there yet. I don't know if anybody knows has anything to add there. Um, yeah, in school too, they do the same. So yeah, um, with the programming. Um, I, I keep sending the link and it's not getting to you. Um, I'll try a different person and tell me if you get it, please. Because Google's been screwy lately, so um, if you can't go on, that's cool. But just let me know if you get the link, so I know it does. It's even getting Google's even notifying people there. Um, yes, that's true, Jaleel. The skewing in morals and ethics, exactly. Um, yeah. Uh, like I said, I like to play video. I think that's where I got cut off there. I was commenting on something y'all was talking about. You was talking about Sonic, and he was Delete saying about the GTA. Uh, my kids like to play that too. But yeah, I like to play them every now and then. But there was this one game that I was totally obsessed with, and that's all I wanted to do. I wouldn't even go outside. I just wanted to play that game all day. And it PlayStation 3 broke and had to couldn't play it anymore. So, but anyway, but yeah, I do play the games with them every now and then because it's important not to get like me, and that's all you want to do. Is, I just want to play my game. I just want to play my game. I just want to play my game. Leave me alone. So, and that's how I was. I didn't want to do nothing else but play that game. Castlevania. I don't even remember which one. It was on PlayStation 3. But, it really made me mad because I was about to beat the game, and then PlayStation 3 pulled up. But like I said, it's important not to let it consume you, and I did let it get to me that bad. So anyway, um, yes, that's true. Right, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Uh, so yeah, um, I sent the link out to a few guys, but I don't know if Google's letting it get out. So, and I'm skittish on putting it in the feed. So that's why they do that. We were talking about that one night too. Why I sent the link out to some people and they're like, I never got it. I never got it. I'm like, that's why they doing it. So you will put it there. So what happened to me on my other channel would happen on this channel. And I don't want that. Can't. Because then I wouldn't be able to do this. Because my other channel is not set up to do any live. So, but anyway, yeah, that's like I said, that's what I've been talking about. Uh, they don't want you to know these things that I've been talking about you having the power within you and all that. Um, as the title says, they're into the void. Uh, like I said, some people helps to have DMT or something like that to help along, but some don't. And I'm one that don't have to. So, but um, whatever works for you is what is what I'd say there. So uh, that's what it works fine for me without anything. I mean anything. Haven't had no weed in like a month. So, and I think I've been thinking a lot clearer uh, in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Um, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against it, but every now and then, like I said, it makes it's good to go without things like that for a period and clear your head and stuff. So you can have these wonderful thoughts. Some people can with that though too, but you know what I'm saying there. Uh, but uh, I'll have to admit some of my favorite paintings and stuff I've done when I was stoned out of my head. I will admit that. But lately, I've been completely sober. So, uh, but still, they're my favorites. The ones. But I don't know. I like the one I've done for Betty really a lot there. And I will be trying to send that to her as soon as possible. Like I said, I'm having it by phone. Anyway, it and that's where I'll say, about, I was saying about the art. Sometimes I'll just be auto painting, like they call auto writing. But it's like I've seen something in the dream world, spirit world, if you will, and then I'll wake up and I'll come out here and I'm like, I have to paint this. And that's some of the last ones I've done, about the spiral and the one I call the center, and that one there, the top, and that flower, and the one behind it, the sigil things on it. Uh, that was partly from there, and partly when I was awake, I was getting that and painting it as I got it, type of thing. That's how that works there. So, uh, I, yeah, I skipped school a lot. So I didn't learn nothing in there. I learned more from people on here, friends and stuff, than I ever did there. Hell, I learned a lot on my own. So, uh, that's your best teacher. That's what I'm trying to say here. You don't need nobody to teach you things. You can't learn these things from a book, like they tell you. You have to read this book to know this. But sometimes reading books does help for insight into certain things, but you're not going to learn everything from the book. So, um, anyway, uh, that's right. No good deed goes unpunished. That's exactly. Uh, oh, crap. Uh, okay. Anyway, okay. No, I don't know what he's meaning there. Um, um, anyway, um, y'all please let me know if y'all are getting anything from me. So, I've sent out some links, and I have no idea if anybody's even getting them. Uh, so, uh, funny. Uh, um, I got lost there for a second, y'all. Reading the chat there, sorry. Um, uh, anybody want to come on and add anything, feel free. Like I said, I have sent links out to a few of you guys. Doug, Lee, Fire. Just let me know if you got it. So I want to know if you got it, because Google's been screwing around with those kind of things. So, oh yes, that's true. Yeah, you do. So, um, um, yeah, the government turns us into hypocrites. That's true. Yeah. But like I said, people need to know they have the power within them, and that's what they don't want you to see. You can make it on your own. Like doing the art and doing whatever you do there, but not playing Sonic. You can't make a living playing Sonic. Uh, I'm joking, but you can't. Uh, but that's ways out of their system, ways around it. So it's like I said, you have the power yourself to do that. You've been given it's all in here, to do that. So um, whatever talent you have, it may be hidden right now. I know Jalil's really good at writing. He's writing a really good. I don't know. Is it going to be a novel, a series, a set of books? Is what it seems like to me. But that's like I said. Everybody has different talents. Uh, so uh, my mine, I didn't do it for a long time. So I was surprised when I started painting the stuff that I was painting and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, uh, wow, I didn't know I could do that. And so you never know what you can do until you try. And uh, they don't want you to know that you can do anything limited to your body, of course, and your mental capacity. Your you know what I'm saying there. Your will to do it. That's what I mean. Uh, so yeah. Okay. Hey, Jamie. Not getting invites. Shit. Hang on. It's ridiculous. It's like I said, they're doing this on purpose, so you have to put it in YouTube. I added you to the Google chat box. Anybody else that wants to join, I guess that's what I'll have to do, because it's not sending out to anybody. So just check your Google Hangouts there, Doug. like I said, anybody else wanting to join, I'll have to add you to the Google Hangouts there. So that sucks. Because if you put it in the YouTube, you run the risk of somebody coming in and snapping you or porn bombing or whatever. You're not in the box. Okay. Say that was weird. Okay. Hang on. My headset's.
Hi all.
Okay. Hello. Let's see, maybe. Okay. Say something.
Who, me?
Yeah, okay. I was making sure my headphones were working right. It was on the wrong set and sounded like he was in the underwater.
Oops. I don't want to go there.
It was my headphones.
I got to hold
It
my
was my
breath
headphones.
first.
That's funny bringing that up. I had to dream about something like that last night. So
That's not a good dream to. The underwater dreams scare me. I've had a
it
couple.
wasn't underwater. It was like a lot of there's a lot of us on a boat, and there's some people there I didn't know too. But something was happening or something, and we had to leave the boat, and there wasn't room for everybody. So one person had to stay, and this one person's like, "I'll stay, but you got to handcuff me to the table so I won't leave." And I'm like, "Why would I do that?" So we did, and left them there, and we left, and for some reason came back, and then they got mad because we left them there, but they wanted us to leave them there. It was weird. So we let them, we got them and everything. It was really weird, and I woke up.
Man, most of my adventures.
That was really weird.
I really haven't had any dreams on a boat. Mine have just been like swimming underwater type things.
That's the first one I've had in a long time on a boat. So that was really strange. Really strange. And I haven't been on a boat since I was a kid. So, wait, no. Since one of the kids was kids. Was littler, I mean. They're still children. You know what I mean. But yeah, it was weird. Really weird. They wanted us to leave them so they could drown. I'm like, why would you want to willingly drown?
Well, one thing's for sure, you got to get back on a boat. I think everybody should at least once in their lifetime go on one of those cruises.
I would rather get on an airplane.
Well, no, you could drive, down. They probably leave out of Biloxi or something like that.
But that's totally weird. That dream was. I'm like,
yeah, they're creepy, no doubt, especially the ones you remember.
Yeah.
They tend to be the creepiest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you have any experiences like I was talking about earlier?
Kind of drawing a blank at the moment.
Like out of body experience or something like that.
No, not no. I mean, I've died in my dreams
Like
and woke up like numb and unable to move. But
that's what that is. That's what that is. You really do every night. You do that every night, actually. But you don't remember it a lot of the time. Whereas some of us do remember it.
Well, that was only when I was
really
young.
Annoying.
I was real young when I.
Well, it started when I was really young, 4 years old. They didn't come back till I was like 14, around that time. But anyway, I was probably still doing it, but I didn't remember. I was made to not remember somehow. But anyway, it can happen when you're awake too. Those experiences. So it's really interesting. It would be interesting to hear from others about that if they can remember. Like, my daughter was telling me, I can't remember a lot of it. But the ones she does are like I just described, her off the wall type of thing, where There ain't no way in hell when you wake up you're going to forget that type of thing. So I won't forget that for weeks, man. I'll be like, why the hell did they want us to handcuff them to a table and leave them to drown?
Well, just a point to make. It's perfectly normal for you to actually wake up and not be able to move if you just came out of a dream,
Yeah.
because your nervous system is shut down by the brain
Oh
and
yeah.
in that transition
Yeah.
time. So, I mean,
But
as an
like I
adult,
said,
and
you
I look
do.
back at it, I kind of can explain it to myself in that way.
Well, there again, that's you can leave your body in the dream state. That's up to you if you want to do that. So I
Oh,
guess.
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying
You
that
know.
it's a normal body process for it to
Oh yeah,
block out those
because
nerves.
when you
Yeah.
do come back in the body, when you leave the body, that's like you said, it kind of shuts down, and when you come back, it's yeah, like you said, there, and you get that sensation like you can't move, like something's holding you down. That sensation, because that's what my little one described to me, and I'm like, wow, kind of it caught me off guard there with that one she did. So
Yeah,
it's
but
really interesting.
it's I would definitely try to explain to her that way. It's a normal
That's what I
body
did.
thing.
That's what I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's normal. You kind of scared a little bit, and I'm like, oh, that's okay. It's normal.
Yeah,
That
well, of
happens to
course,
me
my
all the
mom had
time.
no idea when I told her what was happening. She just laughed it off. It's just a dream, whatever.
When you have them type of dreams, where it scares you, when you're a kid, and that's what scares your parents. When you tell them about it. So that happened to me as a kid. So uh, I think that's why I couldn't remember anything there for about 10 years. So,
Yeah, I could imagine it having a traumatic experience on some kids.
oh God, you
Especially
did,
if the
man.
parents ignore them, or shun them or
Oh
laugh
my,
at them.
my dad, he was the same as me. You know, with all this stuff I've talked about uh, on seeing things and things like, you know what I mean. But he understood, and I think it scared him and stuff. So, uh, but but yeah, I don't even see. Um, I'm trying to see how long I've been on here. So, okay, but yeah. Anybody there in the chat wants to join? I'll have to add, like I said, to the Google chat box thing. If you had an experience, if you just have a question, or you put it in the chat there, or something can't come on, whatever. Uh, so, uh, but, hey, man, but I recommend what I posted there earlier today. I'll tell you the title of it. uh, like with everything, you use your own discernment and this stuff, but a lot of it does make sense. It's people under hypnosis about the afterlife, karma, God, akashik records, and near-death experience. Part 1 of 5, but I got the link to the whole playlist there on the post. So it's really interesting stuff. It really gets you thinking. I sit here a lot of the day, and it's like I don't know what to title it. Their company. It's sitting right in front of me over here, into the void. So, and that's where you go every night when you sleep, into the void, into the spirit realm. So, yes, are you okay? What is it? Yeah. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my boy just got back today, so it scared me. Of course, he lives here. He don't knock, so you just come in.
Yeah, that would scare the
You can
heck out
have
of
this.
most people.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can have this. No, not both of them. You can have the one on the left. No, that's the right. Okay. if you wanted that, you could have just said, I want this, I don't want that. You can have either one. And that's, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, he's had these experiences too. So, and like I said, all three of them have. So, not to the extreme that I have, not extreme, you know what I mean, to the extent that I have, and a lot of people I've talked with on here have had. So, um, anyway, like I said, you got a question or you want us to talk about something else here in the next, I've been on about uh, hour and 17 minutes. So I got about, I'm going to give it about, say, let's see, about 20, 30 minutes here, maybe less. So I can upload it to my other channel there. So, and it don't take me forever.
Wow, and all
That
these
sucks. I can't.
all these guys that are getting this poison in the skies and chemtrails and call it correctly. It's light mitigation. It's
Well,
okay.
actually, there is.
Breathe
There
the
is good.
barion very deeply into your lungs. Enjoy your cancer.
Anyway,
Barium's good for you, apparently. I mean, they keep squirting us with it.
that's what they think. That's what they think. And there yet again, like we said, with the aluminum and stuff, that's with what I've been talking about. That ties into that. Thanks for that, y'all guys. Um, that calcifies your pineal gland, the aluminum and all this other crap that they give you, and that's what that when you dream and stuff. That's where that comes from, your third eye, and they've calcified. That's what's been happening to a lot of to almost the whole of humanity. There, where that's why people are so, you know, uh, that's how they get sucked in so easy to these religions and things like that. Um, because of that, they're not seeing with their third eye; they're just seeing with this, and what they tell them, and keep them locked into them paradigms and stuff that they feed to them. So, that a lot of y'all watching, y'all know that. So,
Yeah, I
and
just
the
think you're
fourth,
losing a lot of people in translation of like the third eye.
the pineal gland.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just stating that that most
You
people
can look it
just
up.
go off on some conspiracy thing. She thinks she can see out the back of her head,
No,
and
no, no, no.
but
These
it's
people watching it.
intuition. It's
Yes,
just
yes,
wise enlightenment.
yes.
It's not this third eye formation that pops out in the middle of your head.
Right, right. That's what a lot
So
of people would think. Yeah,
yeah, I know, but that's what would shutter most people off as soon as you said, "Oh, their third eye comes out," and
right.
that's that's how their mentality and that's how they're programmed to think. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they've seen on these things. Oh, that third eye's opening up. Here we go. It's bullshit.
But yeah, like we said, the stuff we eat and the stuff they spray and the fluoride in the water that calcifies it. And I posted about it before and done shows on it before on my Rebecca channel about the dangers of fluoride. You can look that up online anywhere there, and it will tell you. They know it's dangerous, and they shouldn't be
Chem-
giving it to you. Like hell, look at go in the supermarket and look at the food you're eating, the GMO. The
Apparently,
size
you're
of the
not getting
GMO.
enough
Look what
fluoride.
else they're putting in it.
You're not getting enough fluoride in your water, so we're going to start spraying your skies with it.
That's, that's like like people like me that have their own well, too. There, yeah, it seeps down into the ground there and gets into the water. It, like I was telling Debbie about, she asked if the birds and stuff would still come around to the water. Yes, they do. But if there was she said if there's a high concentration of it, the birds and stuff won't come near it, but they will. So, uh, far as that goes, I think it's pretty okay around here for now. Uh, Speak now, you say, yeah, right. They say,
Well, I mean,
uh,
you got to look at like all the people that are getting cholera over in Yemen right now, and it's from the well. They
right,
know it's from the water,
yeah,
and
exactly,
you've got to drink the water,
yeah,
I mean, it's the same with the birds. They don't have much of a choice, They can only smell so much. They're not going to smell all the chemicals all the time because we keep pumping them into the atmosphere, and they're getting used to the smell, and they get to the water and they smell. They're so used to the chemical smell. They don't even smell it and taste it in the water. They just drink up. Look at all these blue algae ponds now that are popping up. I mean, year after year they've been doing it, and actually this year it seems lighter in the
mm,
rosy.
yeah.
I don't know if it's the guy just getting lazier about it or not. But last year, man, he was all on top of it. Every time there was a blue green algae, it was sometimes 2, 3 a day. It
Yeah.
usually was kind of in the
Well,
later
certain
summer.
types
We'll
of that
see.
blue green algae is good for you.
Say again?
You can eat it. I said that some of that blue green algae is good for you.
I think it's pretty toxic.
No,
I
there's a
mean,
certain kind that's you can eat. I'm not saying to eat it, but do your research on that yourself. That blue green algae, you've heard Debbie talk about it a lot. So it helps regenerate her bones after her surgery.
oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't know. They were
It's
always
certain.
talking about
It's got to
making
be.
sure dogs didn't swim in it and such.
It's not to go eat it out of the pond type of thing. No, no. There's a process to it and everything. You can't just get it and eat it out of the pond. No. That way it probably is toxic. So I'm not an expert or
But that
nothing.
way it has all its nutrients too. Fresh pond scum. Yum, 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 yum. I went, I guess it's my, I don't know, stepmother's brother, however combination of family that is. I went over his house and he had a pond in the back, and I went out there. It
Yeah,
was so stagnant, stunk like hell. I
yeah.
was like, there's no way I would want this stagnant thing next to me. I didn't hear any frogs or any wildlife. I did
Yeah.
see a dragonfly. That was about it.
Damn.
But no,
Mm.
that was nasty. I want running water. I want fresh. They got so many of these.
Yes. Us like here it does. It runs from a mountain spring into that pond, so, and it flows out a little bit, not a lot, but enough to keep it a little bit moving, so it don't
Yeah.
stagnate. So, and that's what
Well, I
happens
went
with a
to.
lot of people too. They get stagnated and stuck, like we've said about people getting stuck in these paradigms and stuff they keep people in. People get stagnated and speaking the same thing with the government and stuff saying, and not not thinking with their their intuition. They're not going on their intuition and stuff. They're just going on what other people say and stuff. So yeah.
Oh man, the punishment for stealing a candy bar is a piece to opposed to a piece of bubble gum or
I know.
come on, where do you start? The jail time here.
I know. I,
Obviously the is
I
going to
mean,
be a convicted criminal for the rest of his life. He's throw away the key.
I was like 5 years old and got caught stealing a drink, but they didn't do anything. Uh, but now, they probably, if it was to happen now, they probably would, they probably would prosecute. So,
I was real young. I remember taking a pack of crayons.
does your pineal gland not calcify naturally at the age of 12? I don't know that, Frank. I don't know. That's just like I said.
You know, these questions are difficult because they're not really studied very much. You know, you could probably type that into Google. You probably get very few responses out of it to the exact question that you've asked.
Yeah.
You'll get a whole bunch of variants of pineal gland, that's for sure. You know, but I tell you what, I have seen so much disinformation. I just typed in JFK today
Yeah.
just to see what disinformation was out there. Oh my God, they've come up with even more bullshit. I thought it was done, you know, and it would be like, you know, 11 years ago, 9 years ago videos. Hell no, they've come up with stupid, even more crazier shit now, done
Mm-hmm.
6 months ago or so, you know, about these JFK conspiracy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are twisting the hell out of history, guys. I mean, they are just, you
Oh
know.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. What how they've done and how they're destroying history before our eyes too.
It's just twisting it, you know. It's just
Yeah.
it's maddening, you know.
They
You would think that they would leave a dead horse alone, you know. It's died out, but they just have to keep, you know, throwing fuel on the fire, and it's bullshit. I mean, it's obvious bullshit. That two of the
Yeah.
videos I clicked on didn't even make any sense. They
Of
didn't
course.
even make sense to what their headline was,
Of course.
much less prove their point. I mean, it was just like, look at these people as the president's driving by and they're not looking at him. The
Mm.
one lady's clapping. I mean, the car actually didn't traverse by before you could see where their heads would have
Yeah.
turned to actually see, because they were still facing the president, you know, where the camera cuts
Yeah.
off. And I'm like, duh. You know, why aren't they turning their heads? Well, they don't have to. They're facing him, you know. Jesus,
Right.
you know, it's just common sense is lost somewhere, and they're
Uh,
getting hundreds and thousands of
that's,
views, and that's what freaks me out.
it's the dumbing down people. Where they believe anything that they tell them. That's what the main thing I've been talking about here. How they tell people something so much they believe it, and it becomes true because people believe it so much.
Well, I hate to give my kudos to the porn industry, but I was
Oh
surfing.
God, Doug.
I was surfing the other day,
Seriously?
and they have this little track, and you can see where people have watched and stopped watching at certain points, and then restarted at certain points,
Yeah,
and what they have watched and what most people, you know, stop watching it or click.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
it
yeah.
really amazes me. I wish they would allow that, you know, that technology in every YouTube video. You know, it would help me, because I'm hoping that a lot of
Well, they
people.
kind of do. I mean, if you do what I do, they do. It does tell you. But like, if you just watch videos, it don't tell you. But if you do like make videos and things like that, it does tell you how long people watch. But it don't tell you what points and what they watch to and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, it does kind
So
of break it down, but I mean, that's because you're the owner of the video, or, you know, you're the
right,
passer.
exactly.
But you know, somebody like me viewing it, that information would be very enlightening to me, because I would know where most people are cutting off their bullshit and saying, you know, wait a minute, no, this is too much, and that would make sense to me when they would turn it off, like, or when
Yeah,
somebody would start just putting full opinion on a subject after they're done the subject matter. You know, to see how many people are really absorbing this stupid commentary that's coming after this headline story, you know. But I'm hoping, you know, that most of the masses out there are kind of click like me, and from what I can tell on a porn thing, that's about where I would click out and in and stuff. So, you know, I'm hoping, yeah, I really, because they say that you can't really hold somebody's attention for more than 7 minutes if you're lucky, you know, online, you know, and I think it's less than that. You know, some of these guys I
mm,
know are probably clickbaiting like crazy.
mm.
Unless it's some action thing, like a compilation of car accidents or something. You know, I could imagine it going from start to finish.
It's like I was watching a movie the other day, and what was it called? I can't even remember the name of it. But I watched, like, it was a 2 hour and a half movie, and I watched 30 minutes of it, and it took me 30 minutes to realize I had done seen this movie before. Debbie said, "Well, it must not have made that much of an impression on you if it took you that long to realize you had done seen it."
Well, it generally takes about, you know, in some of those older movies, I've done the same where, you know, you're 15, 20 minutes in before you realize, hey, yeah, I did see this before, you know, because there's nothing really has happened yet that sparks that memory connection, you know.
Yeah.
But once you hit that memory connection, now you have to be careful because some of those memory connections might be just like an advertisement that you've seen. And I have run into that years later, you know, where, oh yeah, I know I've seen this before, but I don't remember seeing this whole movie. And then I, you know, remember seeing that car chase scene, and then, you know, oh, that must have been a commercial or something.
Yeah. So, or like some movies, some of the newer movies that come out, I'll start watching them, and how they do the programming in the movies. You know, I can't watch maybe some of them. It's like, oh my god, really? Click. But some of them, it's like they actually make it entertaining. But you know, when it's that full of the propaganda and shit, it's just like, I'm not going to sit here and watch 2 hours of this shit. You know, when it ain't really got a message to it, but that whatever agenda they're pushing. So,
yeah, I was trying to search for that sitcom that my stepfather's brother was in, 2001, the series. In I think it was out of I guess BBC. They probably have made it so you can't, you know, view any of the old videos or anything. But because I tried to look him up online, I couldn't find him. Somebody had inquired about him, and yeah, it's amazing who you meet on these things. I met Ed the other night. He was working at a state park late at night, driving around in circles. Apparently listens to us all night long when he gets bored.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah.
But I was hoping he didn't plus one of my things because I was going to add him back, but he didn't. He added me. I could tell that. But he didn't plus anything, so I couldn't add him back. I don't. What's his last name? Or
Brooks. Brooks.
Brooks. Oh, Brooks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look for him later. Cool. Yeah, you know, it's yeah. At first, I thought maybe this guy was just trolling us, you know, but. After chatting with him,
no,
you know,
no.
Well, I mean, you know, working for the state and this, that, and the other, and you know, I'm just like, okay, a little scary here.
No,
working for the man. But no, I've met some really nice rangers out there. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah.
On my outskirts trip.
On your outskirts trip.
Well, the outskirts is for me of America.
All right.
But I tell you what, that's another thing everybody should always do and put it on their bucket list is just drive out west, camp for one night, then get a motel room, then camp for the next night, then get a motel room. You save a lot of money, and you meet a lot of good people and fun. You know, if you really want to save money like I did, camp twice and then get a room. It did stretch my dollar quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, see how long it's been.
I could see a good life in an RV.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. I was talking there about Frank there the about a week ago about doing Route 66. That would be really cool to do that in an RV. So that
Oh,
would be fun.
I don't know. Route 6 is, I don't know. Driving an RV is not fun, but you know, staying at those nights or different places are, you know, one thing without, you know, pitching a tent. That would be fun. Once you get there, it would make it fun. But driving, it's just for me, driving a big ass
Yeah.
truck is not fun. You know, it's because
Uh,
people don't
I drove
care.
my
They
cousin's
don't
kid.
think that, hey, you can stop a lot slower than I can. I don't give a shit. I'm going to brake check your ass
Yeah.
anyway.
Right. That's like, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. It's really funny.
Just pray. Just keep praying.
Just pray Jesus will come save us. Not. Only you can do that. Like I've said this whole show, you have the power within you to do that. They don't want you to know, but you do. It's already, all that knowledge is already within you. So, like Frank put in the chat, doesn't that? Free the nut, free your mind, uh, and the rest will follow. Uh, so you know that that song, free your mind, and the rest will follow. Who sings that?
Don't
Straight
ask
to
me
me now.
about singers. Hey,
It's right there. I just can't think of it. It's
I
one of them
cannot.
tunes that catches me.
No.
Oh God, not the flat Earth shit, y'all. Come on. There is more. That's the thing. They say there is more land. They're hiding it from us behind the wall of ice.
Oh, I was just making that comment because he said pray. So I was praying to flat power.
Okay. No. Oh God.
Aha.
That's
There's a
hilarious.
hole in my cigar.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was telling y'all the other day. I had bought me 2 cigars. They were cheap cigars, dollar. But I didn't have my pocketbook with me, and I just had my wallet, and I left them in the door side of the pocket of my mom's car, and I knew they wouldn't be there when she came today. I was like, yeah, somebody smoked my cigars, didn't they? She said, yeah. Oh, well. I didn't lose but a dollar. So,
Yeah, my mom pretends
I
every
mean,
time I go there, I have to bring 2 packs because she'll smoke one constantly the entire time we're there. You know, just one after another of my cigars and just constantly, you know, which makes me want to smoke one too. But she doesn't inhale any of it. She just sits there and lets the whole damn thing burn.
that's what's the point in that? I do admit I do smoke too much, especially when I do these. So,
Oh God, yeah. I that
yeah.
you can pretty much count on that. The entire time I'm sitting here chatting with you guys on the phone, I'm smoking a cigar.
I started out with like 10 in here. I've got 2 left. Actually, I probably have more. 12 maybe. So that's not good. I do need to stop smoking. So
Yeah,
I need to stop
it's
totally.
I really don't want to keep paying the
Bad.
man, but it's so damn cheap for me to smoke these cigars, and
Yeah.
I just feel like I enjoy it. I think better on nicotine when they're than I'm thinking about getting my next
You
nicotine.
think you think better. Shit.
I mean,
I,
really, that's what it came down to. You know, it was either smoke nicotine or think about it. You know,
yeah. Exactly.
and now it's come to the point where I'm continually smoking a cigar so I can think. Uh,
I think better without actually. It's just that you got to have something in your hand type of thing.
yeah, I am
With
like that.
me,
I am a.
uh,
I used to suck my thumb as a kid, so that kind of took
I
its
did too.
place.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. Uh, so
Did you really? You sucked your thumb too?
yes.
I wonder how many smokers out there would admit to having sucked their thumb when they were little. I bet the percentage is probably pretty high. I can imagine.
Oh, probably so.
Thumb suckers of America, hold your butts high.
Damn, bud. Well, y'all, like I said, I didn't want to go like too long with it. I hate to do that, but I'd like to upload it to my other channel there and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live, but I won't live dangerously and put the link in the YouTube there if anybody wants to join after here. So just jump on in if you want there. So I will see y'all again Saturday at 5 Eastern. So changing perspectives. So, but thank y'all for watching, and if you want to join after, feel free to join.
Listen to Hal. Join us now.
Now
You will join us.
No. Free your mind. You know, that's what this is all about. You know, you got the power, and they're taking that power from you every day that you listen to their shit. Think for yourselves. You know, think about all the shit that I've said too. But that's really important. That's stuff they don't want you to think about. So much love, everybody, and I'll see y'all again Saturday. See you later.
Later, guys.